Good day, Philippines, and good day to all of us. Today, we will discuss about computing parameter and statistic. Our objective is calculate the parameter or statistic of the given data. Before tayo move on sa atong main topic, so mag-review sa ta. So di ba ang parameter of statistic kay na-discuss na ni Papa Lens ratios atong mga niagi. So mag-review ta. So naatay question diri if nag face-to-face classes unta ta, ipa-answer na mo ninyo din. Kaning yellow core paper diri sa boss mountain in reward but sadly wala tay face-to-face. So, nag-distance learning ta. So, kami na lang mo answer ani nga statement. So, number 1, i-identify na to if parameter or statistic. So, number 1, in a recent survey of young professionals in the Philippines, 48% say they use both a tablet and a laptop. So, this is a statistic. So, because ang keyword anak na siya is survey. So, manay timailan na to ang usa sa mga keyword na, wala siyang statement kay statistic kay tungkol sa survey. And then number 2, the average length of surveys for 50% of the company's employees is 4 years. So, this is a statistic. And number 3, the unemployment rate in the country last year was reported as 7.3%. So, this is parameter because the reason is this is the true value of the entire country. And then number 4, a survey found that students spend an average of 3 hours on homework daily. So, from the keyword survey, so it is a statistic. And then number 5, Mr. Mathematico found out that the standard deviation in his first summative test and statistic and probability is 3 points. He is the only teacher teaching the subject. So this is parameter because Mr. Mathematico, he is only teacher teaching and the subject. So now, what is parameter and statistic? Parameter is a measure that describes a population. It is usually denoted by Greek letters. So, si parameter ka nag-describe niya siya sa population or sa numerical value sa population, sa parameter ganit population, and then denoted na siya by Greek letters. While statistic is a measure that describe a sample, it is usually denoted by Roman letters. So si parameter kay nag-denoted siya by Greek letters, while si statistic kay nag-denoted siya by Roman letters. So, mga keywords to identify if ang imong statement kay parameter or statistic. So sa parameter, all, entire, whole, every, total, overall, true value, actual value, census data, real value, complete, exact value, true measure. And while sa statistic kay selected, survey, some, few, several, group of, part of, based on, out of, chosen, random, observe, estimate, and approximate. And then, there is a parameter. So, ultimate ang si parameter is it describe population. So, basta population kay whole or entire. While si statistic kay it describe sample. Or sample is a specific, estimate. So, mo ni mga notations for parameter and statistics. So, sa parameter, so, ang iyang symbol, ana, so, kani siya, murag U nga pakuan. So, basahon mo na siya mu. Well, sa statistic, ang iyang mean, ana, kay kanang hyphen, then X sa ubos. So, mo na iyang symbol, basta mean. And then, pag si parameter, pag variance siya, mo niyahang symbol, which is sigma squared. Pero pag abot sa statistic, S squared na siya. So, lahi siya, di ba, kay kuan man siya, Greek letters, then kani siya, Roman letters. Like, kani, mo ni Greek letters, then Roman letters. So, mo na ilang different. And then, sa standard deviation, sigma. So, wala na siya squared, di ba, rin? 3S, S nagyapon, so wala na si squared. And then, share of a group proportion, so P. And then, pag abot diri kay na siya paana dira P. And then, sa elements or individual values kay big X, and while sa statistics, small x na siya. And then, sa total number of items or size kay big N and small n. And then, there is a relationship between two variables or correlation, P small p, then dira small r. So, muna ilang ka-different kay diri kay Greek letters and diri focus of Roman letters. So now, ila-ilahon na to ang formula sa mean, variance, and standard deviation of population. So, si population mean, ang iyang formula kay mu is equal summation of x over big N. While si population variance kay sigma squared is equal summation of quantity x minus mu squared over big N. And then, si population standard deviation kay sigma is equal to square root of summation of x minus mu squared over big N. So, muna ilang formula. Please remember this. And the population mean is the mean of the entire population. It is computed using the formula mu is equal summation of x over big N, where x is equal to given data and big N is equal to population size. And then population variance is the computed variance of the elements of the population. The symbol, kaya may makita ang murag kuan that imo na read as sigma squared. It is used to represent population variance. To compute for the population variance, we apply the formula sigma squared is equal summation quantity x minus mu squared over big N, where x is equal given data, mu is equal the population mean, and big N is equal the number of elements in the population. And then, si population standard deviation is the computed standard deviation of the elements of the population. The symbol, yan na, basahon naman siya sigma, is used to represent population standard deviation. So, once kani nga makompute na nimo si variance, so i-square root na nimo ang value ni variance. So, mauna din na ang value ni standard deviation. So, sigma is equal to square root summation of x, quantity x minus mu squared over big N, where x is equal given data, mu is equal the population mean, and big N is equal the number of elements in the population. And now, so, naa tayo problem dito. So, ito find mean, variance, and standard deviation of population. So, problem. Denison is fond of dogs. He has 6 in all. Listed below is the height of his dogs. Compute the population mean, population variance, and population standard deviation. So, si Denison na siya unom ka iro, and then, ang name siyang iro ay si Brownie, si Whitey, si Pinky, si Blackie, si Blue, and si Gray. So, ang height ni Brownie kay 28 inches, si Whitey kay 22, di na siya 23 ha, 22 na siya. Si Pinky kay 15, si Blackie kay 35, si Blue kay 30, and si Gray kay 20 inches. So, isolve na natin siya. So, first, pwede mag-construct taog table, which is 3 columns. So, first column kay si X, which is ang kanang given data. So, ang given data sa atong problem, katong height sa mga iro ni Denison kay, diba, 28, 22, 15, 35, 30, and 20. So, mauna itong ibutang na X. And then, pag butang ni mo na siya sa X, so, i-add ni mo na siya tanan. So, mauna ang summation of x is equal to 150. And then, pag nakuha na nimo si summation of x is equal to 150, so, kuhaon na po nimo si mu. So, si mu is equal summation of x over n. Kaya nakuha naman nato si summation of x, which is 150 and over 6. Kaya nganong 6 man, asa na to nakuha si 6 mo ang value ni big N, which is population size. So, pag i-count na nimo na ang value ni x from 28 to 20, so ma-equal na siya og 6. So, mao na nga, ang mu ni mo is equal 150 divide 6 is equal to 25. So, mao na ni mo ang population mean. So, nakuha na nato sa population mean, di ba? And then, sa second column, kay x minus mean na siya. So, si x ni mo kay first, ang x mo kay 28. So, i-minus ni mo sa mean, which is 25. So, 28 minus 25 is equal to 3. So, maragya po imong baton, paingon sa ika-duha to the last. So, 22 minus 25 is equal to negative 3. 15 minus 25 is equal negative 10. 35 minus 25 is equal 10. And 30 minus 25 is equal to 5. And 20 minus 25 is equal to negative 5. So, nakuha na nimo ang value ni x minus mu, which is 3, negative 3, negative 10, 10, 5, and negative 5. So, pag abot sa third column, imo na siyang squared. So, which is x squared mo si 3. So, ang ang equal na kay 9. So, squared mo si negative 3 is equal to 9. Then, si negative 10 squared is equal to 100. And 10 squared is equal to 100 pa rin. And 5 squared is equal to 25. And negative 5 squared is equal to 25. So, and then, kuha na to si summation of x minus mu squared is equal to 268. So, asa man nagikan si 268? So, i-add niyo muna si 9, 100, 125, 25. So, ma-equal na siya 268. So, once nga nakuha na nimo sa summation of x minus mu squared is equal to 268. So, proceed na ta sa population variance, which is sigma squared is equal summation of x minus mu squared over big N, which is si summation of x minus mu squared is equal to 268, then ang population size is equal to 6. So, 268 divide 6 is equal to 44.667 or 44.67 if 2 decimal places. And then, muna na ang value nimo sa population variance. Once nga nakuha na nimo si population variance, so kaon na po na to si population standard deviation, which is ang formula kay square root of summation of x minus mu squared over n. So, i-square root niyo na ang value ni variance, which is 44.667. Muna na ang equal na mo na ang value ni standard population standard deviation, which is 6.6833 or 6.68. So, mao na ang pag-compute to population mean, population variance, and population standard deviations. And now, proceed na ta sa sample mean, sample variance, and sample standard deviation, which is i-report ni Sabrina. So, dali ako to guys.
So, let's proceed to mean, variance, and standard deviation of a sample. So, ang formula sa sample mean is sample mean equals summation of x over small n. And then, ang formula nato sa sample variance is s squared equals summation of x minus sample mean squared over small n minus 1. And then, sa sample standard deviation is s equals square root summation of x minus sample mean squared over n minus 1. So, mean, variance, and standard deviation of a sample. So, ang ato ang x is 15, 35, and 20. Kung natingala mo, asa na sila gikan, mo na sila ang selected heights sa dog ni Danison, which is gihatag ni Cabornay. Gihatag ni Cabornay na problem. So, ang atong summation of x equals 70. Kung natingala mo asan ang gikan ang 70, gi-add lang si 15, 35, og 20. So, mo na magtotal siya og 70. So, sample mean equals summation of x over small n equals 70 over 3, which is ang atong summation of x kay 70 man, and then atong small letter n kay C3, which is mo na siya ang nasa atong x nagikan sa 15 at padlong sa 20. So, 70 divided by 3 equals 23.33. So, let's proceed to second column. So, second column is natay x minus sample mean. So, since ang ato ang first man nga x kay 15, then ang ato ang sample mean is 23.33. So, 15 minus 23.33 equals negative 8.33. So, 35 na sa second naman kay 35 nga x. So, ang atong 35 i-minus sa sample mean, which is ang 23.33 equals 11.67. And then, sa 20, minusan na po na to 23.33 equals negative 8.33. And then, proceed ta sa third column, which is ang x minus sample mean squared. So, ang ato ang x man kay negative 8.33, need nato siya is squared. So, ang negative 8.33 squared equals 69.3889. And then, kung ato is squared sa 11.67, magtotal siya og 136.1889. And then, sa negative 3.33, kung ato siya is squared, magtotal siya 11.0889. So, ang total nato ani ang atong summation of x minus sample mean squared equals 216.6667. Kung tingala mo asa na siya gikan, gi-add lang nato ang ato ang mga kaning 69.889, 136.1889, and 11.0889. So, proceed ta para makuha na to ang sample variance, which is ang S squared equals summation of x minus sample mean squared over small n minus 1. So, S squared equals, since ang ato amang summation of x minus sample mean squared is equal to 216.667, then ang ato ang n minus 1, since ang ato ang n kay 3, then natin 1, so 3 minus 1 equals 2. So, ang S squared equals 216.667 over 2 equals 108.3334. So, mo na ito ang sample variance. And then, para makuha na to ang sample standard deviation, gamitan na to ni si S equals square root of summation of x minus sample mean squared equal over small n minus 1. So, S equals, ang ato amang total sa sample variance is 108.334. So, ato siya square root. So, magtotal siya og 10.4083. So, mauna ang sample standard deviation. So, mauni ang mga summary sa mga formula. So, please remember this. Sa formula sa mean, variance, and standard deviation of population. So, ang ato ang formula sa population mean, which is equals to mu equals summation of x over big letter N. And then sa population variance, natay sigma squared equals summation of x minus mu squared over big letter N. And then ang formula sa population standard deviation is sigma equals square root of summation x minus mu squared over big letter N. And then mean, variance, and standard deviation of sample, which is ang atong sample mean is sample mean equals summation of x over small letter n. And then ang atong formula sa sample variance is s squared equals summation of x minus sample mean squared over small n minus 1. And then ato ang formula sa sample standard deviation is s equals square root of summation of x minus sample mean squared over small letter n minus 1. And please remember this, kay mo niya to ang mga formula na gamiton para makita si mean, variance, standard deviation of population, and sample mean, sample variance, and sample standard deviation.